2, 3, 4. अब तो सारे जावे होगा क्या मेरा ही जलवा जलवा जलवा
Akira, how did the workshops help you?
Workshop. I think it can be help me how to talk to the children and how to pray with the children. How kind of games are there, so it's very helped me to pray with the kids.
Well, I went to 3 different workshops where the content was quite unrelated to the topic. And for example, for Manavya, I went to the workshop called Working with Children and Adults, which turned out to be about alternative education, which also is nice, but I mean, it wouldn't really help in Manavya because I can't tell these kids to quit school, right?
There were no workshops that I felt really helped me with Manavya. The one that was worth working with children that I thought might help was more about some guy ranting about how education is terrible and you should just let kids do whatever they want, so that wasn't really helpful to me. I think one that actually is about working with kids and how to communicate with them, even though you don't know their language, which is a huge issue here, would be helpful. Yeah.
I think they were very interesting, but practically they weren't very helpful. For both of the things I signed up for, they didn't actually help me with what I do. But they were quite interesting points of views that turned up. I would just say that maybe make it more practical because we get surrounded by opinions a lot of the time. And if it's going to be an opinion-based workshop, just advertise it as one. For example, the one I went to, interacting with children, that one didn't work so well for me. I mean, it was interesting as opinions, but I didn't know anything what I wanted to learn, but particularly this training. So,
What we need are workshops that are universal and that can be applied to, say most of the Trivenis, so that...
Or more specific ones. Yeah. We need to be more creative with the kids, because they learn a lot more from creativity. So we're definitely going to implement that.
It didn't really help because it was not really about working with adults and children. So, I don't know.
Having everybody going and attending any workshop that they maybe you should have workshops specifically for the Triveni because then it will be a lot more specific and people would actually be able to gain something from it, but not really.
So it would be really nice to have something that would more specifically help us to work with these kind of children or just help us to interact better.
How did the workshops help you?
They help us so much. I couldn't imagine Triveni now without the workshops. It's a completely different world.
It didn't really strike me that hard. I mean, she said a lot of beautiful things, but it was not like an epiphany or anything that really did change my view of this place.
I feel like a different person. I'm a different person after the workshops. I feel like I'm reborn after the ethics of being an outsider. Yeah, I feel like a better person now.
I went to Dr. Long. Okay. I went to Dr. Long's workshop, and it helped me to learn to communicate better with them. But I was already a really good communicator. But it helped me communicate more and have better conversations with them, even though there's a language deficit. You know what I mean? But otherwise, they didn't really help me.
I went to graphic design workshop and it didn't help me at all when it comes to Manavya. I wish that we would attend the Triveni workshops as Trivenis and not as individuals, because then it would be a lot easier to reflect and to get something out of the Triveni workshop.